Okay, I am back. We'll see if people join me again. Um, that stream, like my whole computer was frozen. It was doing the little circle, circle, circle. And I shut the computer like to sleep, opened it again, still circle, circle, shut it, opened it, and the broadcast was still going. And finally, I turned off the computer and I turned it back on. And it took like 4 minutes to do all of that. And it still was in the same broadcast. So that was a little nuts. Um, William the Unknown shout out. This is so cool. Hi, William the Unknown shout out. So, yes, I am here and it is Sunday and it's the day after my son's girlfriend's birthday. So we had cake and Chinese food, and I am going to go see my dad tomorrow, which is exciting. And I'm just chatting, waiting for people to show. I love these ears. They're so pretty. Jonah is going to get a pin for me that I want to share with you all. And we have cats running around, and I'm just sort of babbling. And I've been working on getting ready for fish extenders for the Disney Wish cruise that I'm going on. Kylie of Disney Crazy Kylie 14 is also going on it. I am super excited. Nope, it's a split pin like this. Is it not in there? In the box?
No.
Okay. Quite possibly. The box is on the floor. You saw that. Okay. Never mind. Can't find that pin. That's a bummer. So what was I going to show you guys while I'm waiting for people to show up? Oh, hey, Seth. Thank you for coming back. I really appreciate it. So here is my Disney Wish log on. Super exciting. Look, that must be, can you see? There's so much glare. Yeah, that looks like, is that Elsa or Rapunzel? Someone blonde with a big wig. I think that's Rapunzel. Yep, 70 days. Woohoo! So, Seth, have you gotten into any of the pink a la mode pins? Do you have any of them? Are you buying them? Have you managed to buy any at the retail price, which is so much lower than the resale price? I think these ones were $30 or $29.99. And I can, I don't always understand how these broadcasts work because, how you have the bars on your computer showing your internet connection. The one for my actual computer has like all the bars. It's doing great. And Magical Fritz, hi. And then the one on the live stream just has one teeny little dot. So that's not great. All right, Seth has not gotten into the pink a la mode pins. They're really cool. They're really gorgeous. And have you seen the Hades one? That was the first Cuties set. I had it and I traded it, but it was gorgeous, just gorgeous. One thing that happens the further and further you get into Disney, and then the further and further you get into Disney pins, I find that, first of all, I have way too many side collections. I just keep kind of picking side collections. I think my latest is Anna of Elsa and Anna. I debated buying, I saw on a live stream today, a beautiful Elsa and Anna pin, and I was like, but it's $60 and it's my side collection. I'm not going to spend that. So that's one thing that happens. But then, the characters that you get into, they start to shift. So I never really was a super villain-oriented person. I've always loved Maleficent, but I wasn't into the other villains. And now you were this close to buying the Scar one for a side collection. Yeah, the Scar one was super cute. I just traded my Scar one no, I never had the Scar one. I traded the last one that I had. It was Jafar, that's what it was, with somebody. um, the more I get into Disney pins, I'm really appreciating the villains. Like, I really do think the evil queen is just gorgeous. She is the second most, mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the most, what's the word they use? It's not beautiful. It's something of, mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the, I should know this. Um, she really is beautiful, the evil queen, in this evil way. And then, I don't really love the Ariel movie. Kill me, we're not, don't kill me, but sorry guys, it's not my favorite movie. But Ursula is like, she's a great villain. And I gotta say, I don't like octopi. Like, they creep me out. Like real life octopuses, octopi, they just, I mean, I like seeing them in an aquarium, but they just, they feel so alien to me. Um, yeah, would have loved the Beauty and the Beast one. Yeah. And if you don't have the money in the first 5 minutes when it's selling for $24 or $30, then you don't have the money like 2 weeks later when it's selling for $80. That's the pain of it. So hi again, Laura. Um, but so aesthetically, like, I'm getting more into the villains, and I am collecting Dr. Facilier. He's my second villain to Maleficent that I'm actually collecting, because I'm collecting Princess and the Frog overall, and I like him very much as a villain. Like, he's, um, I don't know. I never studied voodoo in my anthropology days, but I've studied Santeria and Candomblé, which are two other like African-based spirit possession religions in the Americas, and that's not exactly what's happening in Princess and the Frog, but it's similar enough that it's sort of like I enjoy watching it. Both Mama Odie and is it Mama Odie, um, the curadera witch in the bayou, and Dr. Facilier. So, yeah, so I'm just sort of getting more into villains. I'm curious if this is happening to anybody else where they feel like they had their main characters in Disney, and then the longer they're in Disney, the wider it grows, and the more stuff they're interested in, um, just for the aesthetics sometimes. Excuse me. Um, Seth, when I think of you as very dedicated to Pocahontas, Hunchback of Notre Dame, and then and then Hades. I think. Am I right? Am I right about that? Um, but it's just interesting to see how our feelings grow about these things. I'm sort of babbling here. So speaking of Maleficent, the pin that I saved, uh, I actually went back to a seller I wasn't going to buy from, but they're now selling Artland pins. And I had an issue with Magic at Your Door like 3 years ago, but I bought two pins from him because they went on sale and I had to nab them. This one I bought purely for a trader for resale because I don't collect them. I'm not going to start collecting them. I just happen to love Artland. So I got that pin on sale. And then this pin came out, and at first it was selling for like, I think, I don't even remember, $80, $90, and then it shot up to $150. And then I basically ended up getting it for $80 again. Um, so, ta-da! Look at Maleficent. Maleficent as a dragon. I am obsessed with Artland pins. Like, um, my Artland collection has grown disturbingly because they are such expensive pins, but they're such beautiful works of art. Um, so this one, this is the first time I've taken it out all the way. It is number 232 of 300. And look, it's stained glass. look at that. This pin sold out so fast, and then it was really hard to, kind of come by for anything reasonable. And then somehow, magic at your door, just they had some that didn't sell and they went on sale. Um, so I keep thinking I have several of these stained glass ones now. I have an Alice one, I have a Stitch one, uh, and I have a few others. Isn't that pretty? Um, I keep trying to think like, how can I hang these so that you have the light coming through the back? You know what I mean? I want to see the light. Um, I'm just not sure how you could hang them because there are the two posts, but you need at least something to put them on. I almost think if I had the skills to you know put a case for them to go on, but they are just beautiful, really beautiful. Um, wow, the Artland back is really interesting. See those like blocks and how they're cut up. I think they took the same back as Acme had, Acme pins, which were bars of gold, and they've modified them. But so yes, this was my big most recent purchase, and I'm just very happy to have it, and um, I'm holding on to it. Ta-da! Um, so I want to know what's the coolest new pin that any of you guys have gotten recently. And Laura, is that just Laura there? Is Ryan there also? I want to get Laura and Ryan on this live sometime. And Seth, I would love to have you on the live. I'd love to have various folks. Putting this back. I don't have more pins for you. I'm just sort of here to be here and to keep my promise at the moment, or try to keep my promise that I will do a pin thing every Sunday live. I haven't been great, but my fantasy pin haul just posted. I'm going to have to go watch it. I am so far behind in watching YouTube again because it's been just a super, super crazy busy 2 weeks. But yes, so yes, so everyone go watch Seth Lavender's Fantasy Pin Haul. That sounds like good fun. So this is mainly Laura, but Ryan's in the same room. Hello, Ryan. It's hard to pick a favorite new pin as of late. I just love them all so much. That means you're collecting lots of pins of late. So yes, very exciting. So Tuesday is the day when people can sign up for the Walt Disney World One Family Pin Show that's going to be happening in August. And I'm sure some of you know, oh, good, Ryan's waving at me. Some of you know that they've like changed the way they're doing this so that I would say about 2/3 of the pins, maybe, or maybe only 50% are releasing at the event. And then like another 20 to 25% are releasing at Disneyland. And then another 20 to 25% are releasing on Shop Disney out of these pins. And, I can see how that's a real benefit for people in Disneyland. And I can see how that's a real benefit for people who just can't get to the parks. But it's also kind of frustrating and makes me question, like, do I really want to spend the money to go to this event or not? So yes. Hold on. Laura says she opened her package from me yesterday. Thank you so much for the gifts. And maybe the fave new one from that package is the D23 that recently came out. I don't remember exactly what that looked like, so you're gonna have to tell me. Sorry, but I'm glad you got the package. And Did you open wait, Laura, you guys have the box, the trader box for celebrating collections, people, and pins. If somebody is watching this, oh, okay, hey, Sheree. Um, in celebrating collections, people, and pins, we are working on a traveling traders trade loop that will probably not be posted until November at the earliest, October at the earliest, maybe even January. Um, all different parks, and the one I got had Sully, Baymax, and Duffy. So that was one of the Asian ones. I think that might have been I don't know if the Sully I don't know if that was Tokyo or if that was Hong Kong or Shanghai. Excuse me. Um, yes. So where was I? I'm just all over the board. We're working on this traveling traders, and Laura and Ryan have the box right now. Have you opened that? Have you opened the box? Don't give us too many spoilers. Did you open it? Um, I hope so. I hope it was awesome. Um, so Seth will be getting the box, and then yes, oh my gosh, we had so much fun. I'm meeting up with Serena to hand it off to her on the 11th. That is great. I can't wait to see all these videos from everyone. Um, I'm glad it was so much fun. That it's just, pin trading is kind of where it's at. So back to the one family event that's going to happen at Walt Disney World. Our cruise starts August 15th, and the one family event is, I forget if it's, I think it's the 12th and 13th. So it's right there. Seth said he's very glad they're doing a virtual component. It is fair for a lot of people, but because I'm going to be at the parks or basically near the parks, like 2 or 3 days before, I actually have a hotel book. I have my room because I have an annual pass. It doesn't cost me anything, but I have my tickets reserved. I'm coughing. I don't usually talk this much straight. Um, so, but it's expensive this whole event is like more and more expensive. It's either 175 or 275, depending on which kind of ticket you want to buy. And that's before you buy the actual pins. And then you can only buy like 50 to 60% of the pins there. You have to try to catch the others from friends at Disneyland or get them on Shop Disney. So all of that's a little frustrating to be putting that much investment into something and then not having, just feeling like it's super expensive, I guess is where I am. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to go because if I can get in, um, because I've never been to such a big pin trading thing and it sounds magical. Why am I coughing? I don't know why I'm coughing. So, I'm sitting here gathering pins like this, thinking that I will bring these down with me to Orlando for this pin trading event and potentially, potentially it'll become a fantastic trader. That's kind of where I am. I'm sorry. It's been a long day. So, um, yes, the videos for the pin trading thing are going to be so fun to see how the book progresses. And then Seth's saying you'll probably be able to get the Shop Disney one at the event for trade. No, so it like if you see did you read the catalog? The catalog, like there are some boxes of mystery pins that will be in Walt Disney World, in Disneyland, and then in Shop Disney eventually. And then there are some pins that are only at Disneyland, and there are some pins that are only on Shop Disney, and there are other pins that are only at Walt Disney World. So like there's an Aristocat pin that looks adorable that I'm totally in love with, and it's only on Shop Disney. So I'm like, what if I don't get it? It's just frustrating. Um, They will put them out at Epcot for you to trade them. Oh, I see what you're saying on the trader boards. I don't know if they will. That is a good point, and that is something I would hope for. Um, Sorry, my dog's barking. The next door dog, who's like, this big, whose name is Phoenix. I can hear Phoenix barking outside, so now Lily has to answer him. Um, yeah, so I'm just far too pin obsessed in this world. But I don't know. Have any of you looked at the One Family catalog, and is there anything that you're itching for? That is a huge question mark, whether or not they'll do it that way. It is a huge question mark. Any One Family pins? I'm waiting for, it's going to be the 20th anniversary of Stitch this year. And there's been a couple pins that have come out, but I'm sure there's going to be like a whole series of Stitch pins. Is Cherie still there? Cherie, save your money for when these Stitch pins come out, because they're going to be gorgeous. I don't know when it's going to be. I'm trying to look it up right now. When did Lilo and Stitch come out? I'm glad I only want one pin from Orlando. Most of the ones I want are from Shop Disney. Okay. I saw the pins and was in love with a lot of them, but can't get excited about them as it's unlikely I will get my hands on them. So you guys, I can't make you super promises, but if I do get a ticket to this event, and if I am going, you let me know which ones you most want. When did Lilo and Stitch come out? Oh my gosh, it's coming up. June 16th is going to be the 20th anniversary of Lilo and Stitch. So later this month, I would expect we're going to see I hope we're going to see some fantastic Stitch anniversary pins, in like a week or two. And I hope they even do like a mystery pin box. So all that's coming. Yeah. Prices will be cray, I'm sure. They've already released the prices for the One Family pin trading things, and they're high, but they're not like a massive jump from the Heroes and Villains prices of last year. So that's kind of a relief. But prices are just going up and up. And I've done things like I actually have on order. I don't know when I'll get them. I know that Laura and Ryan order from the same person in Hong Kong, Candace. And I really wanted those cake mystery boxes, the big cake mystery boxes, not the box lunch ones, but the ones that came out in the parks in the blue box. And I didn't buy them. They came out in April, I think. I didn't buy them because I was going to the parks in May, and they didn't say they were limited release. It looked like they were open edition. And so I was like, hey, there's a brand new open edition mystery box. They're going to be hot for a while, but they will certainly be in the parks in mid-May, right? Those are like sold out all over America, right? And some of these new mystery pins, even in the parks, are like $24.99 a box, which is insane for 2 pins. But I've bought them from Candace. I've ordered them from Candace from Hong Kong. Same exact pins, same exact box, 2 pins per box, for I think it was $21 or $22 a box, which is better than $24 or $25. And so I'm getting a couple boxes of cake pins shipped from Hong Kong, which is just crazy. Although maybe it's not that crazy when you consider they were probably made in China or Hong Kong to begin with. I'm babbling away. I really appreciate you guys coming. Oh, it says there are a couple more people. I wonder who's here. If anybody new just logged on, please say hi. All of you that are here, if you haven't liked the video, please like the video. It helps me. You know that. Helps you guys too. I hope that all is well with your channel. Candace is really great. For those of you that don't know her, she's on Instagram and she's on Facebook. Oh, Mimi, come here, Mimi. Mimi's coming. Come on, Mimi. I might get to show you my cat Minnie, who doesn't often come to see me. Come here. Well, she'll come to see me when it's just me, and she'll come sit on my lap, especially if I'm watching a movie. Total change of topic. I finished the first half of season 4 of Stranger Things at 1:30 in the morning the other night. So good. Any of you watching that? Min Min. Okay, she left. Um, so, all right. Come here, baby. Psst, psst, psst. I pretended I'm just ignoring you, and then maybe you'll come up here. Huh? Maybe I'm just ignoring you. Um, so Cherie and I are going to be in a summer pin trading thing that is in a couple weeks. I have to send my box. I have to receive my box still, but I'm excited about that. That's a swap coming up. Come here, Min Min. Sorry, I'm just sitting here trying to get the cat's attention. I think maybe this is enough and I need to log out for the night. I really, really, really thank those of you that showed up. I'm glad you're here. I want to thank anybody who's watching the replay. Please shoot me a comment below so that I know you've been here and I can just be super thankful. I'm sorry if I don't respond to every comment I get on YouTube. Oh, Minnie's here. Okay, so, oh, there's a little Min Min. There's a Min Min. Whoop, I gotcha. She does not like to be picked up, but she is just the sweetest little prettiest kitty. See the sweet pretty kitty? Hi, Minnie. Okay, let's just show them how pretty you are. Huh? Hello, pretty. Yes, you good Minnie. I call her Minnie Mouser sometimes. Minnie Mouser. I mean, she's never had the opportunity to catch a mouse, but she is a grand hunter. And so I think she would catch a mouse if she could. Right, Min Min? Minnie Mouser. Minnie Mouser. Minnie Mouser. All right. Good night, all. Thank you so much for watching. And be well. Go spread some kindness. Have a great week. And, oh, it's Diana. Hi, Diana. You're catching us at the tail end. Thank you for being here. Wonder Woman. I will see you all real soon. Bye-bye.